And a very good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today for what will be a really fantastic webinar. My name is Sandy Elson, and on behalf of the travel professional community and homebasedtravelagent.com, I want to welcome all of you and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to be with us today. I'm very pleased to welcome as our host today ABC Global Services and their Hush collection of unique boutiques and hideaways. Our speaker is Donna Michaels, Vice President of the Hush Collection. Donna is an industry veteran with over 30 years in travel. She has extensive background in product management for major tour operators and online travel agencies. Please remember that we welcome your questions. You can type in your questions at any time during the webinar in the question area you see on the right-hand panel of your screen. When Donna finishes her presentation, we'll take as many questions as we can. Also, Donna will be giving you more information about a prize giveaway of a $50 gift card to someone who has been here for the whole webinar. So stick around until the end and you'll get more details about that. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Donna now so she can get started. Welcome, Donna.
Well, thank you so much, Sandy. I really appreciate the introduction, and thank you all for attending today's webinar. I know we're all very busy, so we'll try to keep this as short as possible, but absolutely want that Q&A at the end. Just to go over the agenda, we will be talking about My Pride and Joy, the new Hush collection. We will search and go through the process of what it's like to book a hotel. I'll touch on our payment and our cancellation policies, our commission policy, our best rate guarantee, a find an agent program that we'll be launching. I'll get into a little more detail about that. And as Sandy mentioned at the end, Q&A. So absolutely feel free to start submitting questions of things you think about, and we'll get to as many as we possibly can. So with that, let's go to Hush. I would think that most of you at this point may have peeked around or already have registered, so I encourage all agents to register at their first opportunity. But we'll just breeze through the home page and get you a little familiar with that. We've done an outstanding job with the imagery, and you're going to see great hero banners throughout the site and categories, hotels, destinations, as we maneuver through the Hush collection. As you move your way down, every page will have the booking widget that's right here. It's going to follow you wherever you go. So why Hush? What is it about unique hotels? Whether they're on a secluded island or an oasis in the middle of a bustling city, they really shape how we experience a place, how we feel about a destination. They help form our lasting memories. So Hush is our curated collection of such hotels. They're truly unique, boutique. They are independent. There are no chain or brand affiliations. And they all offer something very special. So really excited about bringing this to you, our agent partners. And that really is the essence of what Hush is all about. So here's some more of those images here. And at any time, if you see a hotel that you like, whether it's here, you can click on any image and it will bring you to that hotel. And as you continue further down the home page, you have the areas of focus, which is the collection, the tab on our destinations, a tab on Inspire Me. I really want everyone to get familiar with this term. You're going to hear it a lot. You're going to see it a lot. We're not using things to do. It truly is about the inspiration. What makes these properties special? Why would I want to be there? Why would I want to send my client there? What separates this particular property from another? So we're looking for that inspiration. Want you to get really comfortable with that. Like I said, you're going to see it a lot, and that's our concept for the things to do. And then deals, right? Everybody loves deals. Don't you worry, we got plenty of those going on. At the very bottom of the page, we'll have our image or logo library rotating. And this area right down in here is only accessible when you log in. This is for our travel professionals, you, our partners. So let's log in and take a look at what that is all about. To register or log in, you'll simply select at the top of this home page your travel agent login. So we'll do that right here. Here's more of those images. If you have not had a chance to register, you can do that by selecting the Join Now button. Super easy. You'll have instant access. We will not pay a commission if we can't, qualify the IATA or a CLIA number, but you will be able to get into the system. And let me just log in here. And here we go. So this is your home page. This is where you're going to get all of the information that will help you, our partners. Don't worry, you can always get back to that beautiful home page by selecting the hero banner or this image at any time. But for purposes of this exercise, let's go back to your travel professional homepage. Here's more of those images that will always rotate. There's that booking widget that will follow you, as I said, wherever you go. And we'll talk about the things that we're really all concerned with, right? And we'll start with the commission guarantee. We are the merchant of record. And I want to make sure everyone understands that because it did come up on some other webinars that I've done. By being the merchant of record, we will collect the money, we will pay the hotel, we will pay you your commission. That's why we can guarantee commission. So you don't have to worry about chasing anybody down, which is always a concern when you book these boutique properties. They're hard to find, and when you do, some are challenged to book. And if you do get to book them, you get your commission. So we are making sure that we have all of that covered for you. If you'd like additional information about the commission guarantee, you can find that down here in the Hush Guarantee section. So certainly feel free to go to that at your leisure. The next area is the best rate guarantee. And so we have an agreement with our partners that ensures you our pricing is competitive. And it really means, and we all understand the world of parity, if you find a lower rate for the same date, same property, same room category, within 24 hours of booking the stay, we'll match it. Now, there are things that you need to go through in order to apply for the best rate guarantee, and you can find all of that information, the processes, and the things that you would need to qualify to submit that claim in this area here. And if a match happens over the weekend, we'll certainly address that first thing on Monday morning. So 24 hours, but we do take into consideration the Saturday and Sunday and or weekend hours. So don't worry about that. But that is our best rate guarantee. There's that Inspire Me. This will just bring you to the Inspire Me section. So we've kind of partnered hotels with those inspirations. If a hotel has a great culinary experience, they would be attached to culinary. We'll touch on that a little bit later. And we'll talk a little bit more about Inspire Me. Over on the left, this section, just for agents, is simply that. This is just for you guys. We list in here things that we're offering you. It might be bonus commissions, it might be FAM rates, agent rates, special deals, anything that's really just for you. A matter of fact, we do have a couple of things, so I'll show you. If you select the See More, we have the Sablu Villas offer currently, which is a $400 bonus. You do need to make 4 consecutive bookings of 5 nights or more. Travel needs to be by January 15th. But that's technically $100 additional for every booking you make. So that's exciting. Secret Bay in Dominica is offering exclusive 5% bonus commission on 4 nights or more. We'll always provide the travel and or booking details that apply. And Tiamo and Andros, which is an island in the Bahamas, they're also offering a 5% bonus commission with 7 nights or more, etc. So this is a really important area that I encourage all of you to visit frequently because this will always get updated with all the good things that we have to offer you. So let's just get back to that Travel Professionals homepage. And we'll go to the area under Just for Agents, which is training and support. So in the training and support area, you would register possibly for future webinars, and we'll be doing many of these. We It's a new product, it's a new brand. We're excited about it. There's going to be a lot of training. We will begin a travel agent newsletter that will be happening sometime towards the end of October. You'll find information and links to that under training and support. The newsletter will consist of course, deals, new properties we may have added, new destinations that we've brought on board, maybe a new pool, a new spa, something happening in a destination that would be good information to share, maybe new lift if we can share that with you. So all of that type of information will fall into training and support. So again, the more you visit back on this travel professional page, the more information you'll have, and that will all be listed under here. By registering and being part of Hush, you will automatically be included on the travel agent newsletter, and that will be coming out monthly. So that's just some more stuff to look forward to. And in addition to that, we're going to be adding the Find an Agent tool. So qualifications and the criteria will be listed here under training and support. But I can tell you just by attending a webinar that you could check one thing off your list of the criteria of what it would take. We know that consumers will find this site, but we created this for you, our travel agency partners. And so our goal is if a consumer does come to the site, we can refer them to an agent that's qualified to really sell this type of product because it truly is unique. So that's a little bit about your travel professional homepage where you would visit to get all of the information that you need. And we'll just now visit our collection. You can get there from here. You can get there from here, or from that banner, that tab on the home page that I showed you when we first viewed the site. But we'll just select it over here and go to my personal pride and joy. This is the Hush collection. These hotels are independent, they're one of a kind, and they're truly authentic. So welcome to Hush. We currently have 56 hotels and 20 destinations. A matter of fact, I've been very busy, and we just recently added Belize, so we're very, very excited about that. We do have a lot of Mexico and Caribbean, but we're working hard at all destinations, and this is a work in progress. Like I said, it is new. We're in this together, so if you have something that you're overly passionate about, a property or a destination that you would love to see in the collection, let me know about it. I don't pretend to know it all, and I would love your input because we're creating this for you and we're doing this together. But we are growing, and I am adding content almost every day, so stay tuned for that. But here are the hotels. You can search for them a couple of different ways. We have the star ratings, so you can look for just, let's say, 4-star rating hotels, and that would filter, and then you'll have all destinations with 4-star properties. Don't be discouraged when you see 3. We do have some that are 3-star, and it's because they're truly authentic. We didn't want to limit opportunity bringing some hotels into the collection strictly by being focused on a star rating. A perfect example I have is Dolphin Suites in Curacao. It's a 3-star property, but they cater to families that have children of special needs. And to me, that is truly, truly authentic, different, unique, needed. And so just the fact that they have a 3-star shouldn't limit them from being in a special collection like Hush. But we're pretty strong in the 4.5-star category. We have a lot of 5, so certainly browse the collection at your leisure. And you can also just look at a destination. So if you really just wanted to see what did we add in Belize, you simply select the destination and it will show you the hotels in that particular destination. If you just want to see what we have in the Caribbean, as far as the islands are concerned, you select Caribbean, and you can see next to each destination how many hotels we have in that particular destination. I just want to remind everybody that we're never going to be a supermarket of product. we may only have one hotel in a particular destination because it has to be the right hotel to be in the Hush collection. So we may never have any more than the 2 that we have in Grenada. That's not necessarily the case. I just want to make sure that I'm really driving the message that it's about the product and the hotel and their uniqueness more than having volume in any given destination. So with that, let's take a look at a few things here in the Caribbean. Got some great stuff. Mexico, what I love about Mexico is that we're outside of that Cancun strip. We have properties we'll take off that Caribbean and show you that in Mexico, it's Guadalajara, it's Tulum, Puerto Vallarta, Playa del Carmen. I have a hotel in Punta Mita. It's on stop sale right now. It's Mitlali, but it's having renovations, so we've taken it down. It should reopen in January. So the exciting thing about Mexico is that we're getting into other areas of Mexico, and that's part of what Hush is looking to deliver. So we can look at a hotel in Mexico, show you a little bit of what our hotel pages look like. We're working really hard on content. It has that Hush voice as you read it. Each hotel has a full page of content. The top section is the overview section. Talks all about the property, things to do with the property. There are those images again to the left, and these are the overview property images. There's that booking widget again. We continue down the page, and we talk about the accommodations in detail, and you can just certainly read the different accommodations over here, and to the right, more images. And these are all the room category images, just to give you a sampling of what those all look like. Loving the pictures. You scroll down a little bit more and we talk about dining. Here we give a static image of dining, and we go beyond the property. If it's not just about dining on the property, there may be great recommendations in the area. So we do a really good job talking about the different dining options. Continue going down. There's that Inspire Me. This property is known for Zen masters. They're big with yoga. They have a phenomenal spa, so we've aligned it with spa lovers. For history and nature buffs, we're in Tulum, right? So we know we have the ruins and the caves and other things as far as sightseeing and that adventure tourism type of piece. And that's the Inspire Me section for B Tulum. And we continue a little bit further down the page, and there's our getting there. There's another static map image just to give you a sense of where the property is. And we talk about how to get there. Now, Cancun is relatively easy, but there are destinations, like once you get into the outer islands of the Bahamas or the Dominicas of the world, that aren't quite as easy to get to. So we've done a really good job at helping you maneuver in some of these particular regions. And then, of course, you know, that Inspire Me that they've been associated with. And that's more for filtering purposes. If you are on the Inspire Me page, you look for romance, B Tulum would be one of the properties that we would offer you. When you go back up, if the hotel has a deal, we'll feature that on their second tab. In this particular case, this hotel does not have any current deals. But if you wanted to see all the deals, we just simply select Hush Deals. And here we are with the amazing offers, the incredible savings. There's a lot of great EBBs for 2016, so I'm really strongly encouraging all of you to check those out. You may just want to see offers that are in a particular destination. You may just be interested in the early booking bonuses or the free nights. Maybe it's just the discounts that you're looking for in those last minute deals. We do have a hotel that's offering a strong food and beverage credit. So you can just look for your particular offer based on your client's needs. We'll look at some of those EBBs. And when you want to look at an actual hotel with the offer, find one and let's select See Details. Jamaica Inn, love it. And this brings you to the Jamaica Inn page, but their Deals tab. You can book the deal directly from here if you'd like, or you may decide, let me look at the property first, make sure it's something that I think is going to work for my client, and then maybe launch from this booking widget right here. So we'll look at one of those deals again. And let's say it is the EBB March 1 to the 15th, and it's a 3-night minimum length of stay. So let's do that from here. So now we're on the booking engine side. We have a map. It's interactive, so you can see the location of the hotel, which is great. There are more images on this side, and I love this because these pop open. So at your leisure, when you have time, just shop around, browse through, dream where we'd like to be, where we'd like to send our clients. And then you have some of the information. I didn't put in any dates, so let's do those dates. It was March 15th or thereafter, so let's get into, we'll go to March 21. Let's say we want to stay, I don't know, 5 or 6 nights. I should have done 2 adults. I apologize. And it comes back with the pricing. This is based on double occupancy. Here is that early booking bonus that we talked about, that 20% savings. What it includes, we'll just give you the parameters so we know that we're booking it correctly. Payment terms and select. So I just want to touch on that. This hotel wasn't updated, but we just recently added our payment terms, which I was going to talk about based on the agenda. It is now $50 per person and a 45-day final payment due. So I'm in the process of making sure all hotels are updated, being totally transparent with you. This hotel has not been updated with the new payment terms, but you will see that on some hotels, and we should have that completed within the next couple of days. So again, it's $50 per person, final payment due 45 days prior, unless it's Christmas holiday peak, and those terms would be based on that seasonality. We can open up the accordion. It gives you your daily rate. There's your room taxes and your total. And for some reason, it dropped me. So let me log back in, and it's really important to make sure that you're logged in so you see commission. So let's just go there again. I'll go into the Caribbean. I'll go into Jamaica. I apologize. Let's look at Jamaica in again. Let me try it from here. So we'll go to March again, 2016, 21st. Let's go. We have to have that 3-night minimum up. We want the 21st there. And for the departure, we'll take the 25th. Let's get those 2 adults. Let's try this again. Give it a second to refresh. Here's my account, so we know we're in. Again, I apologize, but it's important that you see what you should see and what you shouldn't see. We'll select that room category again. Here's your commission, which is what you should see. You'll fill out your customer's information, and you continue through the booking process. In this particular case, we would charge the credit card $100. The final payment would be due, again, 45 days prior. So that just gives you a little bit of how easy the booking process is. Cancellation fees are based on hotel policy. They're not dictated by the Hush Collection, and all cancellation policies will be based on hotel. Let's say I don't really know if I want to book that, or maybe we jump to Jamaica too quickly. So let's just take a look at our destinations. As I mentioned earlier, we have 20 destinations because we just added Belize. And just scroll down the page and check out all this fabulous stuff. Some really great places. We recently added the Water Club in San Juan, Puerto Rico, so we were able to add Puerto Rico, which is fantastic. We do have a hotel in Zanzibar in Tanzania, which is also exciting. So we'll just look at a destination to give you an idea of what that looks like. And you can shop strictly from the destination. You may only want to look for Costa Rica. Every destination is made up a little differently. You have the About section where we talk about the destination, more images. If you select the collection in the destination, it will show you all the hotels in that particular destination. Getting there talks about how to get there with more images. There's the Inspire Me's. Facts we've added, which I think is just great information to have. Some of it's fun facts, but things that clients like to know. Time zone, I never can get those straight myself. Do you need a visa? The language, the currency, and things of that nature. So really good information. And then if any of the hotels in this destination had a deal, you'd see them there. So it could be easy if you know you just want to look at Mexico, you just want to look at Anguilla or an island in the Caribbean. It will show you the hotels that are in that destination. It will show you the deals. So that kind of gives you a good sense of how that works. And the Inspire Me is a work in progress, but I didn't want to leave it behind because we want to awaken your senses. And these are the different inspirations, and we're going to be adding them and customizing them too for hotel specific. But if you were looking for just that culinary experience, like I mentioned, you select culinary and it shows you the hotels that have that type of inspiration. So that's a little bit of how Inspire Me works. And I wanted to make sure that I shared that with all of you. And then, of course, as I mentioned, there are different inspirations based on the hotels. These hotels are marina hotels. You can pull your yacht up to them, park them, stay at the properties, and things of that nature. What's new? We will do a decent job of updating this. This is when we launched Hush. This is about our new payment policy. So this will get updated on a regular basis as we have exciting things to share with you. And then finally, that Find an Agent, which is coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And that's a little bit about, the Hush collection, my absolute pride and joy. So happy I had the opportunity to share all of this with you. I know that there should be some questions, but let's just...
Donna, yes, there are several questions.
There are. Great. Get to my slide. Sorry. That's where I lose myself a little bit. And go ahead.
Okay, thank you. This was a fantastic presentation. The hotels look absolutely gorgeous. So let's see if we can get to some of these questions. We see that there's a deposit due, which is refundable. One of our agents wants to know if they can send in the net amount, if they're collecting money from their client by check, for example. Can they send the net amount by check to pay for the hotel?
No, I don't believe right now we're set up for that because we are the merchant of record. We would have to track the commission and pay it accordingly. So right now that is how we are set up. We would need the full amount and then pay 14 to 30 days once the reservation's been consumed.
Okay. One of our agents, actually several of our agents, are interested in knowing if the Hush collection includes any all-inclusive resorts, or if there are plans other than the European, if there are meal plans for any of these hotels.
Great question. There are meal plans that I will be adding. That's an enhancement that I've been working on with our technology partner. If the hotel offers meal plans and or spa treatments, we will be adding them, and that is coming soon. You're not, though, with regard to the all-inclusive, there are some, but you won't find a lot of all-inclusive in the world of boutique. If they're there and the hotel meets our criteria, and let me just mention what that criteria is. It is, 3 to 5 star properties. They must be independent, no brand or chain affiliation. Each hotel has less than 100 rooms, and I measure them based on their overall ratings on a social media platform like a TripAdvisor, and looking at their excellent rating versus their good ratings. They have to have a blended score of 85% rater. And if they qualify and they're an all-inclusive property, we would gladly add them into the collection. I don't anticipate a lot of all-inclusive, though, in the world of boutique.
Okay, great. And just out of curiosity, I see the word Hush is capitalized. Is that an acronym for something?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
But it's Hush. They're secrets. They're little gems. There are little hideaways.
Good answer. Do most of the properties have laundry services available? Is that one of the criteria that you use?
It is not a criteria. A lot of the hotels, though, because of, when you get into the 4.5 and 5-star properties, they have the ability to have the laundry done for you. A lot of these are villas, so the villas do come with laundry facilities. But I haven't seen many of that. And of course, like in other hotels, there's the dry cleaning services. But if you stick to the villas and that type of product, you would have those facilities and amenities within the unit itself.
Excellent. Can Hush provide transfers? And a related question to that, do you have the ability to include airfare to make this a package?
We do not have air, and we don't anticipate air in the near future. However, that has not been ruled out. Transfers will also be coming when I have the ability. It will happen twofold. When the enhancement is implemented and the hotel offers transfers, like we know Jamaica Inn offers private round-trip transfers, we do have the ability to sell those. But I'm not necessarily offering transfers in a particular destination. I may not have the volume to warrant contracting with a ground handler, so it may be based on making those arrangements directly with the property. But we are looking to offer those in the very near future.
Okay, great. How will an agent be able to be listed in the Find an Agent section?
So that criteria will be shared within the next 2 weeks. The first criteria is attending webinars. So just by being on a webinar like there are today, we acknowledge the list. They must be registered users on Hush. They need to at least attend a webinar, but the actual criteria will be just in the training and support section and in the what's new section when we're ready to share the criteria, and that should be announced within the next 2 weeks as well. So and I want them to come back, visit the site, check the updates, and stay tuned for all the great new things coming.
Right, it's a very dynamic site, so it should be checked regularly for changes.
Yes, because it's growing. And please, if I can share my contact information as well. I said it during the presentation. I don't pretend to know it all. I would love the feedback, the recommendations, and really what the agent community would like to see. We're in this together, right? And we're creating this so they can find the really cool stuff and book it and be paid commission. So if I can get that feedback, that would be fantastic.
Okay, and you want to give your email address again?
It's dmichaels, DMICHAELS at thehushcollection.com.
Excellent, and I want to let our agents know if you have a question that we don't get to today or something that you think of after the webinar, please do get in touch with Donna by email, dmichaels at thehushcollection.com. When people are looking at the hotels on the website, is there a way to get a quote emailed either to them or to their clients?
They can get a quote emailed to them. If there is a hotel that is on request, we have some properties due to the size, like a Secret Bay in Dominica that has 7 rooms. They're on request only. We've done a great job turning around requests within 24 business hours. That request, once sent back, could be forwarded. But an actual quote, they can go through the booking process and really just do a screen snap right now and share that with their client without going through the actual booking process. But the deposit is refundable as long as they're outside the cancellation dates. So there's really no risk in even holding the space and doing the booking, maybe sharing it with them, and if it's no good, just cancel it. But know that you have the space, and this way they can forward the booking and show them all the details.
Excellent. One of our agents really likes the Inspire Me information you have on the various hotels, and he wants to know if there's a way to mail the Inspire Me information to clients to inspire them to go ahead and book.
We've been asked a lot about how to send out our images and information to clients, but we're not prepared, to do that yet. So unfortunately, I don't have a way for them to email that to a client, but that's a good one. And thank you for liking the Inspire Me.
It is inspiring. Several of our agents are asking if you have plans to include hotels in other areas of the world. Specifically, they have asked about Europe and Hawaii.
Yes, I am on the hunt for really cool stuff all over the world. So I've been in communication with several hotels in Europe and in Hawaii, actually, and it's just a matter of how quickly we could get contracts in, make sure they fit our criteria, and we'll add them as we go. Again, this is new, it's growing, and we're always, or I'm certainly always on the hunt for the really great stuff. So we will be adding as quickly as we can.
One of our agents wants to know if you offer travel agent rates on any of these hotels.
If there are special rates for the agents, we will be listing that in the Just for Agents section on the Travel Professional homepage. And we absolutely intend on loading
Okay,
those
excellent.
rates and offering those, yeah.
Are clients able to go to that site and book directly on your site? And the related question is, will you be offering affiliate sites that agents can put on their website to let clients book through their own website?
Yes, contact me directly. We have several other companies that I've been in communication with regarding either white labeling or wanting to have Hush on their site, so that is absolutely a fabulous option. They can contact me and we can start that dialogue. We are not marketing to the consumer, so I just want to make sure that I'm clear. It is an open booking engine and anyone technically can book, but we're not marketing to the consumer, we're not selling to the consumer, which is why we want the Find an Agent tool. If we do our job right, we know the consumer in this world of cyber will find the Hush collection. But it's not an easy product to just buy, so our goal is to really refer that customer to an agent that is qualified, that can sell the product. And that's where the whole Find an Agent tool comes in. So we're not marketing to the consumer, but we know the consumer will find it. They can book, but that's not the goal of what the Hush collection is.
Okay. One of our agents wants to know how the Hush rates compare by booking directly with the hotel.
Oh, total parity. And if they find that we're not, that falls under the best rate guarantee. Every hotel in the Hush collection has signed a Hush pledge that we will be kept in parity, but we don't carry every single category either, so it's just be mindful when you're shopping. There are certain properties where we don't want to offer the lowest room category because that's not really the customer and it's not going to deliver possibly the best experience. So that's why it's important to make sure you're looking for that same category, same property, same dates.
Okay, that's a good point. Do any of the properties have butler or concierge services?
Yes, some of the properties do, and certainly category related with some of the properties as well.
Okay, and we were talking before about transfers and possible packages with air. Are you considering offering cancellation insurance as one of your services?
Yes, we are definitely looking into cancellation insurance as we speak.
Okay, excellent. One of our agents wants to know if they can VIP a client and have some amenity placed in the room.
Yes, absolutely. There is a field when they go through the booking process for notes. So if it's a honeymoon couple, if it's a special birthday or anniversary, same process that you would do today with maybe some other vendors and sites. Just bring that to our attention or contact me or someone on the Hush team directly, and we will work with the property to make sure they have a memorable experience.
Okay, excellent. And I think we have time for one more question, and that is about commissions, when and how commissions are paid, and what in general is the commission structure, and does it change at all if you're a member of a consortium or any kind of organization?
That's a great question. So the commission start at 10%, and I say start at 10% because we have hotels like I showed you with the Tiamo and Andros and Secret Bay and Dominica that are currently offering exclusive 5% bonus commissions. So in that particular case, you would earn 15%. If you are part of a consortia that also has that relationship with our parent company, then that would fall into that category accordingly. So yes, but it doesn't mean I don't have the relationship. Does ABC have that relationship?
Okay, and I think we'll squeeze one more question in there, and that is, are there wedding packages offered at Hush Collection properties?
I do have some wedding packages that I have not loaded yet. If it's a particular property that, for now, I guess my best response would be if there's a property that you're interested in, shoot me an email. I have no problem taking a peek even at my contract to see if I do have a wedding package. And if I do, then we can certainly get that honored for you, but they're not loaded yet. Again, really new. It's very exciting, and we have some incredible stuff, which is all the more reason I'm just encouraging everyone to visit back as frequently as they can, and we will continue to update the what's new, and of course the Just for Agents to keep, and in our newsletters, the enhancements that are happening, and as we continue to grow and develop more things in Hush.
Fantastic. We had a couple of other questions. I want to again encourage all of our agents, if your question was not answered or if you think of something after the webinar is over, Donna has provided her email. You can get in touch with her directly. Her email again is dmichaels@thehushcollection.com. And Donna, thank you for offering your email address. So Donna, you want to tell us something about the gift cards that you're giving away?
Yeah, so I want to thank everyone again. This is exciting for me. It's always nice to have somebody else help me and host these webinars. So thank you, all of you, for taking your time. There will be 2 lucky winners who have attended today's webinar. Just a couple of requirements. You must be registered to win. So if you have not had a chance to sign up, please sign up today. And then we're going to do a random drawing based on today's attendance. And the list that you will be sending me, Sandy. And we will be drawing that tomorrow, October 2nd, for 2 lucky winners to win a $50 gift card. You'll have a choice of either an Amazon or Target. So good luck.
Fantastic. Great. Thank you for being so generous. So again, agents, sign up today at the Hush Collection website, and you will be entered to be in a random drawing for one of those 2 $50 gift cards. So I want to thank you so much. Our guest today has been Donna Michaels, Vice President of the Hush Collection. Donna, this was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you, Sandy, and thank you again, everybody. It's all about Hush, and welcome to the collection. Have a great day.
Thanks, and thank you again to all of our agents who were here. We really appreciate that you took the time to be here with us. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.